Testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. I think everything's working. Give it a few minutes. Just. I know most people aren't used to seeing me this early, but just wanted to try a wild random stream. See how many people I can get in here. Jeremy, hey, good to see you, brother. Always. Everybody loves Jeremy. We do. Seriously, you really can't. You keep the show going when I need to take a break or whatever. But working beyond later. Okay, fair enough, brother. Fair enough. I'll have to. I think I'm gonna have to do a cup of coffee or something. Still a little pain, but okay. I'm glad you're feeling better, brother. Absolutely. That sucks. Nobody likes pain. All right, I'm trying to here. Oh, freaking mouse ain't working. My cat keeps sleeping on it. My cat sleeps on my mouse, and now it's like I think it's so clogged with fur that it doesn't work right. It's like one of the digital laser thingy types. Let me try it. Maybe if I clean the cat fur off of the mouse pad, it'll work. Oh, there. Okay, now it's working better. Maybe it was the cat fur that was messing it. Nope, nope. Still doing it. Come on, mouse. Sometimes if you just bang it or kick it, you'd be surprised it'll start working. Hey, Terry. Corn pop. Are you the one that Joe Biden always talks about, corn pop? Being a bad dude? No doubt. Jeremy, God bless you, brother. I love that. You know, it's like, man, help a brother out. Shit. And actually, like seriously, we're all in hard times. I don't know. I got a few things I want to talk about. I'm gonna try and wait till I get a few more people in here. What's up, Callie? Long time no see, huh? Ronan, good to see you. Ron Stryker, good to see you, brother. Any Forest Monster. Um, there's quite a few things going on right now. I know a lot of you probably already know it, probably seen it, but I like I like to come here and discuss it with you because that way I can get your reactions and stuff like that. Um, yeah, because we're all pretty much pissed off. But hey, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I know I gotta kind of keep it. I can't do the after dark thing here because this is my main channel, the one that I'm trying to keep monetized and trying to not get taken down. But at the same time, we're all pissed off. So, and I just thought, I'd wonder how many people I'd get in here. We're at 26 now. 5 minutes in, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not no reparations for Romans. Whatever. He's the one trying to enslave us all, anyways. All right, Jeremy. Okay. So I think quite a few of you probably heard about what the administration powers that be, so to speak, have declared if you work for the government or if you own a large company, you are now mandated to get it. And by it, I think we all know what I mean. But yeah, I'm curious to see the pushback on that because we know it's totally illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional. But honestly, our government is running roughshod over our constitution, man. They like they're doing everything. It's frustrating what they're trying to do. Like all of our God-given rights, which our forefathers had the thought to put down on paper and say, look, these are the people's rights. And it doesn't just go for Americans. This is worldwide. Everybody has the right to self-defense. Everybody has the right to live, die, and the way they want to. Um, but no, Parkside, I know it's not, but you know what? They're gonna shove this shit right down our throats. Just I'm letting you know that, and like I think I'm preaching to the choir here because every time we push back against them, what do? They try something else, or they try and come down harder on us and threaten us with AR-15s and nukes and shit like that. Um, just anyway, yeah, it's a very frustrating time, but Hondo, we keep pushing back. We do push back. It's just we're not. I just don't feel we're being as successful as we were back in 1776 and stuff like that. Um, yeah, do I agree with Alex Jones? Actually, yeah, more than half the time I do actually agree with him. It will commence again. And the way they try and keep pushing us into a damn corner, man, it's never worked. You don't, you can't push an American into a corner. You can't tell us how to breathe, shit, pee, fuck it. It just you're either gonna get punched in the face or lead poisoning. And I believe that they are pushing. They're trying to push us to that point. Just most of us conservatives, us God loving, gun toting folk, we're biding our time. We're just like, all right, we'll sit back, we'll wait and see what happens. When I hear gunshots down the street, yeah, I can be ready in a minute. Like, probably less than that, technically. But, hey, Nikki, hey, you want to come up on the panel, baby? You know what, screw it. I don't normally do this, but, I don't know. Like I said, this is a wild, random stream. Just remember, this is my monetized channel, so be careful with the cursing and no smoking and anything like that. We don't do anything illegal, unlawful. Can't say dangerous because I think, well, dangerous freedom. Come on. But let's see here. Let me pull this up. Hey, guardsman. Good to see you, brother. Hey, thank you very much. Oh, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it, brother. I do. All right, let me see if I can pull this up. All right, let's do this. Okay, there. Ah, got it. Hey, what's up, Kentucky Patriot? Good to see you. Bella, hello, honey. Conservative patriot. Always a pleasure, my friend. What's up, bug dude? Joe Morgan. Holy crap. Hobo. Hey, Gloria. What's that? All right, there you go. Oh, T-Girl. Gotta fix that. Okay. Now, I get the whole gray man thing, but, like, too much gray. I prefer blue. Yeah. That's not the only reason I make so many people mods, but it's just, it's prettier blue. Hell, a lot of people, it matches their eyes. What's up, big chap? If I forgot to say hello. Um, so what else happened today besides Biden basically telling the entire government, you are now required. Well, I know they say mandate, but come on now. We know how this works. It all shit rolls downhill. We all know this. And now they're telling all the big companies that you need to start asking your employees. And I don't know if the big company is 100 employees or 1,000 employees. I mean, I don't know where that line is. And, and I hope to God we're going to start seeing like states, like the states. I love that when I see a state like Florida or Texas and Arizona basically just giving the big number one to this administration saying, no, you don't control us. We're still free people here. Harvey Black, cheers, my brother. I'll take a sip of my iced tea here. Hundred employees or more. Okay. See, that was the last data I got. So, all right, we're all on that same page. What's up, Stone Monkey? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I know. I do the. I'm burning the midnight oil. Just today, I just got done with things and dealing with family, and I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I've done a random stream, so I thought I'd come up here and try it out. And how do you do, Ron?
Hey, Dangerous, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing actually well considering everything going on, but
Yeah, did you see the potato in chief earlier?
I didn't watch the full thing. I kind of got the clips and the gist of what he was basically telling everybody, you got to do this now. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it briefly when I came home from school, and Red October played a little snippet of the mandate, and I basically commented, well, that's the opening salvo. It's now game on. So,
Arkansas is going to have a special session to override it. Yeah. Well, like somebody posted earlier, mandate is not law, and it really is not. It's
no, it's not.
unconstitutional. It's absolute bullshit. But the problem is there are a lot of people that just that they follow along. They like the little sheeple.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Something that was brought up in class.
hey, Stone Monkey, thank you.
Something that was brought up in class this past week. There are going to be, if this becomes mandated, like actually enforced in throughout the entire hospitals and healthcare
Oh yeah.
industry, be prepared. If there wasn't a nursing shortage already, be prepared for hospitals to be devoid of any healthcare workers or any competent healthcare workers.
Um, I actually on my After Dark channel, I actually have a good buddy of mine, and he uh, he was basically like put in the position. So you call it coercion. But it's like, you don't have to take it, but if you don't, you're probably not going to have a job for long, that type of shit, which is what they're doing with a lot of people. And I mean, it's tyranny. It's absolute freaking tyranny.
Oh yeah, I mean, without a doubt.
And, but, he did it because he's got a family and a mortgage. And I mean, he went that route. And I don't blame him. I don't blame
Yeah,
anybody that wants to go out and take it. To each his own. That's what I
yeah,
believe in freedom. Dangerous freedom. Yeah, I think you're taking. I think it's a bit more scary, but
yeah.
I believe
I
in dangerous freedom.
I haven't had a chance to go to that lawyer, that Robert Barnes, attorney, constitutional attorney. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he has a bunch of forms, stating that to take your the way I heard it last on when he was on with Alex Jones. He was saying that it was, if you have an employer demanding that you do take the hokey pokey, you can basically force your employer to sign the agreement that if you're forcing me to take the hokey pokey as part of my as condition to stay employed here, you are going to sign this document stating that you are now going to be held 100% liable
Liable.
for
Oh yeah,
all day.
liable for
Yeah, and if
anything
they
that
were
happens to you, up including death. Yep.
yeah, and if they don't want to sign it, then you have another form saying that here's another form that you're refusing to sign the agreement in order for me to keep my job. That opens them up for another lawsuit. So I mean, you're basically doing legal entrap. I wouldn't say legal entrapment, but you're basically putting them back into that corner that they are putting you in.
Yeah.
So I
But
mean, they're
we all know how the wheels of justice turn,
yeah,
if they
but
turn.
yeah,
Hey girl, by the way, really quick, I have not watched the replay because honestly, there were, if anything, I would go back and just remove it. But yeah, last night, yeah, the after dark last night got just out of hand. I mean, I had to start
I'm
banning
back.
people and shit. It was a messed up.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
coming.
good morning, Nikki, or good afternoon, or good
After
evening, or
it's
whatever it
evening.
is over there.
It's evening for me, boys. Hi,
So how
Ron.
you doing?
hey Nikki, how you
Both
been?
Rons.
Yeah, the do Ron.
Oh, it's
Uh,
funny you're talking about that. I've been talking to Nicole and another one that I'm all afternoon while I'm in there packing, and she's completely freaking out right now because she's a nurse basically.
Oh,
There's no
no, I
way.
that's what
didn't
I'm going to
realize.
school for.
There she is. She's here
No,
now.
I didn't
Yay.
realize that he was actually a practicing nurse.
Well,
Nicole, awesome.
this
Good,
directly
good to
affects
know.
her.
Always, dude. When you get somebody that has medical training, they're always good for your mag group. Like those are the
Yep.
people you want in there. They don't have to go out
Sorry.
and fight. We'll do the fighting, but
I have
um,
ashes everywhere.
we need somebody that's going to patch us up at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I feel
Oh,
terrible for her and everything else,
Carson,
man. It's like
like
people are.
seriously, last night turned into a fiasco there for a while, man. I mean, you know how I am. I'm a pretty chill person, and I try and keep everything like that. But man, once in a while you get somebody in there that's a little bit too opinionated, and then they're like they just start talking over everybody, and then I just had to draw the line when she basically called me and everybody in the chat a sheeple, and I was like, no, no, you're banned. Adios, goodbye.
yeah.
You're done.
Malachi 7. I feel for you. I feel for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Malachi,
yeah,
okay, my son
yeah.
had
My
it.
son had to.
Yeah, oh yeah. And well, like I said, Malachi, I've got a buddy. Him and his wife both work in the medical field, and granted, they weren't forced to take it, but in a sense, um, he just he knew it was can't speak right here, inevitable that it was going to happen. So there's that. Still coercion, still illegal. At least thought it was illegal. But then again, nowadays, what the hell is legal? I mean, like
Basically, anything
we
that
are
honest
literally
people
getting
do.
so close to without rule of law. It's almost insane. I mean, it's all just happening so damn fast.
Oh,
Mm.
that's an
Yeah, like
interesting thing that Corn Pop just posted there.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm glad you're laughing about it. I didn't. I was actually, that one really pissed me off. I mean, it'd be one thing if you call me a sheeple because I know I'm not. But basically, just listed. I mean, if you call me one, then pretty much everybody following me, you're putting us all. I mean, you might as well call us a basket of deplorables at that point. And
Right.
that's when I was like, nope, not doing this. Not to mention my heart rate was going way high. And that's another thing I don't want to do on live stream is have a heart attack. But
That'll give you ratings.
Right.
I mean, we're not allowed to play with our guns online, but on live stream. But hey, New
Did you,
York, good to see you.
did you see what oh gosh, the chat went by too fast. What he posted about working for Ford is interested in seeing what the UAW is going to do on the. It's going to affect so many people. But I was telling Nicole, I mean, I have a really bad feeling. A lot of people are just going to lay down and do it to keep their jobs, instead of standing up.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that will.
I think so.
But,
what I can see down here. Yeah, they line up down here. You think that we're better than most? Not even close.
I'm sorry, I got to keep this one PG-13. I definitely got. I love that, Nicole. Very beautiful woman. Very beautiful. And then again, pretty much, well, everybody in this chat is beautiful. And pretty much all of us are thinking minds. You know what I mean?
Like
prepared mind. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, hell, yeah, Ron, I've got a plan where if it gets so bad here that like all my plans to bug out A through P go bad. Next thing, I'm going to the California coast. I'm stealing 100-foot yacht and I'm taking everybody with me, and I am just on the ocean, man. I'm freaking gone. Like that's actually one of my plans.
If you got 100 people to go with you, your best bet is get a ocean freighter.
Well, last night I was talking about just if we had enough vets, especially Navy vets, we'll go hijack a naval destroyer. But that would be awesome. Could you imagine? You get a bunch of heathens on a naval destroyer.
Hoist the black flag.
God knows how much firepower. Nobody's gonna mess with you.
Yeah.
Just nobody's gonna mess with you.
Moose. Yeah, you're not the only one that blew a fuse.
Of course, Nicole this would have to be after the government, because the government's getting so bloated right now. I think a lot of us are just kind of sitting back and waiting. And it's like, okay, all right, eventually they're going to get too big for their britches and the whole thing's going to come down. And it's going to, yeah.
But in the meantime, we have to wake up on Monday and go to work.
Aircraft in Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky Patriot. Yes, that was good grief, though, man. I don't know. I don't think I've got 3,000 people. Because, like, seriously, I don't know how. I know it takes a lot of people to maintain one of those, but
yeah,
I would be just fine being Captain Ron aboard the USS. Well, we'd have to call it the USS Dangerous Freedom. We'd have to change the name on the back there, but.
Oh gosh, Jay,
man. What
You don't know the amount of phone calls and messages I got today that Nikki, my job's over. I'm like, I'm like trying to pack boxes, and it's like, so the only two I talked to were Nicole and Bullfrog, really, because it's just too much coming in, you know.
Moose man, I think you were trying to reference Airplane. That wasn't actually one of the lines from Airplane, but I got you, brother. I said that on the prepared mind tonight. I was like, man, I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. Anyway.
I don't know, man.
I thank you for pleasuring us with your grace here today.
Are you kidding? I'm happy to hang out with you. I needed a break anyway. I'm so tired. Yeah, I needed to change the scenery.
Yeah, right now I should be typing up my clinical paperwork, but I needed a break.
Yeah.
But now Mooseman posted there's going to be a supposed test of the EBS Saturday 9/11. I never heard of it.
Me neither. Where'd you hear that, Moose? I haven't heard anything about that.
Actually, I've heard quite a few people talking about it. And I mean, we don't know, but then again, I didn't even realize that they were doing a test on 9/11 back in 2001, but they literally were doing a test back then. And so, it's like, it seems a little shady.
Yeah.
It does.
Just a little bit.
Well, day at a time.
We're supposed to trust our government, right? They would never do anything to harm us.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, did they just pull my screen?
Ron needs some tea.
Are we still live? Like crap. I only walked away for a minute. Like I said, gotta kind of watch what we say.
Had to grab another twisted tea, huh?
Yes, sir.
Another one.
Been one of them days.
Yeah. That was actually a joke I threw up in class today, or it was yesterday about the twisted tea, and nobody caught it. And it's just like, come on, that was what, last year?
It's only a test.
Yeah.
So, but.
Hey, Brad, good to see you.
That's all mine.
Holy crap, I haven't seen this guy in a while. What's up, Blaine? How you doing, brother?
Howdy, y'all.
I'm out here at the old Rosebunt truck stop, so I'm turning my mic on and off so that y'all don't get too much back interference.
Right on. It is good to see you, though, man. Kind of missed you. I figured, you probably got something going earlier in the day, so you can't really stay up all night. But hey, what's up,
Actually, I'm driving up through Oregon right now, doing a relocation real quick. So I'll let y'all know. I'll keep you updated, but I probably won't do any live streaming until I'm already up at my destination.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be a good idea for doing reconnaissance, finding out how bad the aquifers are.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria, I thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do.
I want to say, Ron, that's actually on the list. That's part of what I'm doing right now is part of my reposting, and I'm going to be doing bog intel. So I'll see what I can do for you guys.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever taken a look at what was it? I was doing research last year when all this nonsense started up. There's a John Brown Gun Club, the Redneck Revolt. Find out if you can catch, how street gangs have their own colors. Both those organizations I mentioned, have their own colors, their own dress code, if you will. See if what you can pick out if they are actually roaming the streets, as some rumors that I've heard.
Yeah.
All right. I do know the color scheme for most of the Antifa and BLM, but like
Yeah.
I was saying, far as the John Brown Gun Club, I'm not familiar. All right. I'm not familiar with their setup, so I will have to do some more research on that. And as far as the gangs down there, the Chaz gang and whatnot, that's going to be a situation of I have to actually get some cam footage. We'll see what goes on. I got my body cam already on right now.
Roger that. Whatever you do, stay safe, brother.
That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's going to be part of what I'm doing up here, is trying to make it so that the suburbs communities will be safe up here. So pray for me, y'all. I'm going to be in the shit.
That's cool.
It's all right. I think you can handle it. I mean, and you're not going to be alone. That's for sure. I've already seen some of the videos, man. Antifa got the shit beat out of them up there like a week ago.
Oh, really?
From who?
Yeah. Like, I mean, because it happened before the cops were even there. And, man, they were pummeling these little pricks and just, yeah, lots of fists flying. Luckily, no bullets. But, yeah.
Yeah, I actually was hearing about that from a friend up here in just south of here in Grants Pass. He was telling me about how a bunch of rednecks done come out the woodwork when they said something about coming down to Grants Pass and burning their flag. Oh boy, you ain't never seen somebody so pissed off as all them damn rednecks come out the woods.
Grants Pass has the second largest flag.
Yeah, Grants Pass has the second largest flag in the United States of America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the biggest one is, what Texas? No. Maybe it's,
Wouldn't
I can't
surprise me.
remember. Like ginormous, man, and it flies close to the freeway, highway, whatever. It's like, yeah, you can look it up. The America's largest flag.
Okay. I posted in the private chat the 2 links to those 2 organizations I was mentioning. I don't know if you can see them.
I can.
Okay.
I can.
All right. So, yep, there's those guys. Oh, Airman's lost either lost signal or he's frozen.
Who? Oh, Airgun.
Yeah. There he goes. So that'll get you started on some of the. Oh, hello! What's this?
Oh, really, JH? Wow.
Well, you know what? I think we're gonna have to start resisting, and then we'll go back and pray for forgiveness.
Right?
I mean, like, seriously, it's gotten to the point where I think most of this problem is the fact that, because of the way we are, the way we believe, it's like, oh, we'll never stoop to that level. But the only problem is, if we don't stoop to that level, we're never going to win the war. Okay? So we not only have to stoop to their level, we got to stoop lower and then pray for forgiveness afterwards. But
there it is. I found one more link.
Sorry
you,
about that. I went to click on the link and it kicked me off, so I'll have to go and look at those later. All right.
Okay.
Just do me a favor, Ron. Run over to one of my videos, the latest ones that's up, and just drop it in the comments. I'll get it there.
Okay.
Oh, JH, I'm sorry to hear that. Not the same. That sucks.
Okay. Hey, Dangerous, put in the private chat.
I've heard that a lot.
Airgun's,
I've heard that
link.
from people.
If
Put
you,
what?
hey, put Airgun's link into the private chat so I can send these links to him.
Oh, okay. Ron, I think I've got your email. I can just
Oh yeah,
email it.
yeah.
That would be easier for me.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of
I
busy.
tell you what, I'll just
I'll get
email it
it.
to you.
I'll get it to you. Actually, let me make a note of that.
I'll email it to you right now, bro.
Thank you, Cashew.
Yeah, cashew's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
You're all
curious to
wrong.
see what happens with Gary's family since all of them got the needle now. It'd be interesting to see what's going on. I mean, they're falling apart over there because the mom's staying with the sister and everybody's at each other's throats. But every single one of them, except his mom, got the jab. We couldn't believe it. So they just had a birthday weekend. I refused to go because I didn't be around any others. Interesting to see what happens. You know, I don't know which ones they got or what have you. It's not good.
Hey, y'all. I wanted to throw something out there to y'all. I don't know if I told you, I got a second tattoo.
Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm waving to Cherokee.
I don't.
I gotta show this. I gotta show this to you. Here.
It's like all right. What is that? Indian arrowhead? What do they call that?
It's hard to
I've
see.
seen.
No, I
I've
can't get it.
seen that.
Can't get it with the shade. Hold on. I'm trying. I'm trying that way.
It's an arrow going through something.
I know it's like a Indian tribal tattoo. I don't remember what tribe, and I don't
It's a
remember that.
crossover. It's a crossover tattoo between the Indian tribal arrowhead and arrow, and a sniper tattoo.
Oh, okay, all right. Cool tattoo, man. I dig it. I've got a few myself. If you all haven't noticed.
Hey, Dangerous, I sent that email off to you, bro.
All right. Hadn't come through yet, but I'll get it. Let me refresh. Make sure. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, Moose. I wonder when Gary's going to get to that point, like with your brother. It's going to completely separate families, everything. The stress level is going to go through the roof because people can't, you know, they have a decision to make: keep my job or what. Yeah, that's my backup. My main, yeah, but same thing. My main channel has an exclamation point. The backup.
I kind of like how Tom McDonald put it. All our guns are just backup, but yeah, they're just backup. You know, when you try and shove us all into a corner, yeah, it hasn't worked it didn't work in the past, but yet they're gonna keep trying.
Okay. Well, thanks for the shout out, Cashew. You posted my. Oh wow, 115 subscribers now. Now I gotta post some content now.
Prepping outside the box. Good to see you, brother. Like I said, I'm out here trying to spread the message of freedom. Just say no until they will. Yeah, unfortunately, at that point, it might be too late. But Josh, it is good to see you, man. If you want to come up here, the link is posted up top of the YouTube chat. I know you've kind of been
yeah,
out.
that's right. Hondo did lose his job for not wearing the mask. I remember when he said that. Yeah. That's crazy.
Hondo.
I think.
Yeah, Hondo did lose his job. Not just simply not wearing a mask. Yeah. Cashew, you're awesome.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like the chat secretary.
Yeah. I keep them, dude. Like I keep them on hand. Like seriously, I got one right here. Now, just saying.
Now, at school, we are mandated to wear masks. And with me, the little paper mask that everybody seems to be wearing, me, no. I got one of those. At first day of class, I was talking with Kaz over Fourth Dimension, and I was half tempted to show up with wearing a schmog, but it was so ungodly hot. I'm going, screw that. So, one of those, what do you call it? Those stretchy neck gaiters. I put that over my face,
Yeah.
and past 2 weeks, nobody said shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Granted, it
If you
slips
could,
down.
what do they say? If you could smell a fart through it, then it ain't protecting you from jack shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it even says on the box itself, it will not. Those paper masks will not protect you from the coof.
No.
Oh, Tennessee, I caught a little bit of that Rage in the Cage and Sage. I know you misspoke.
Oh yeah,
there,
I was watching them too.
but Sage comes on my After Dark stream. Like, he's kind of becoming a popular figure over there. But
Yeah, I was listening to them today. It was good. It was good.
yeah, and
Yeah, Terry. Yeah, right. And I'm also kind of curious about those vinyl gloves that I wear at the nursing home that I work at. You got to have something to protect your hands. Hell, those are made in freaking China.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I'm
Doc?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Doc Mac. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, really? They don't accept any exemptions at all in New York State?
Wow.
That sucks. I thought at least upstate you could get away with that, but wow, the whole state? Oh my god.
I don't know, man. Like, seriously, they're tyrannical fucking assholes. What's up, Doc Mac? Good to see you, brother.
It's kind of funny. I have a couple of classmates that are double masked, and it's just like, really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I do got something else for y'all. I was talking to one of my little birdies out there today, and he said, "Yeah, expect around October. If you think the prices are bad now, they're gonna get really bad. So if you're gonna start prepping, storing anything like that, now's the time. I know it's expensive now, but it's
going to get way worse."
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna get way worse. Yep.
That's right.
God forbid we see hyperinflation. We saw what that did to Venezuela. Just don't let them take your guns, folks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how many times do these people from Australia and Venezuela and all these other countries saying, "Don't let them take your guns"? And man, that's a big one right now. That's why I'm kind of glad that I'm like a 2A channel. Well, I'm Dangerous Freedom. Of course, I'm a 2A channel. You get a gun, you automatically increase your chances of getting shot, actually, or shooting back. I don't know how that one works, but it's not quite like a pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that was funny, right, Jay? Did you see what Brian put earlier in chat, Ron? You should pin that for a second because it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's a little further up.
Yeah, what you believe in, it's funny. Whatever.
Hey guys, I don't know if you ever found this at your local China Mart, but I've been buying canned meats whenever I do find it in stock, and they have this canned sausage called Banner, Banner. I'd show it on my webcam, but my webcam's not hooked up.
Oh, yeah.
It's 10.5 ounce. It's blue, pale blue and red label, and it's like a breakfast sausage. And I paid. It was on sale for like, was it $2.50 a can, maybe less. And it's just heat and serve, pretty quick. It's like,
I'm sorry, Nikki. Was that the comment you wanted me to post? That's a good one, Brian. That's a good one.
But are they tasty, Ron? Are they full of like a lot of garbage in the ingredients, or like?
I don't know. I've been so busy with school and so forth. I haven't had a chance to cook it up. I was going to cook up this with those Ova Easy egg crystals, and the local Dollar Tree has these little pint cartons of dehydrated hash browns. I was talking with Kaz and Detroit Prep, and both those guys stock up on those when they get them, because it's like $1 per carton.
Yeah.
And granted, it's cheaper if you buy the bigger carton, but as to keep things nice and fresh, the smaller ones work just as better, or work just as well.
Yeah.
For,
I get those too.
prepping.
They're pretty cool. They're not bad.
I'm telling you, man. I'm still thankful that when I started prepping about 6 years ago, I started with my Second Amendment. So now it's like I didn't see an ammo shortage. What are you talking about? Ain't none of that going on here. But
Bye, Blaine.
enough about me.
Drive safe.
Yeah, guardsmen, absolutely.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool ones at our Dollar Tree here. You know what I get? Like, I'll go in there and get like plastic stuff or whatever I use outside for gardening, but they change up their stuff, and ours is kind of cool here in the Springs, because I'll go down there and they'll stock up. They have like sometimes Himalayan sea salt and coconut oil. I'm like, what? And the same thing in my supermarket is like $6, $7, $8, you know?
What?
So whenever they have it, I grab it.
Hey, Nikki, I've been also watching some of these, before school started up for the semester, I was watching a lot of ultralight backpackers channel, some of their videos, and especially their meals out in the field or out on the trail. And they were talking about packets of coconut oil, like small packets that you would like per meal, you can add to something to get the extra calories and fats and so forth.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything like that at Dollar Tree?
I have not seen the packets. They have little small jars.
Okay.
In one of my other stores, I have seen the packets, because they have like just like when you can get like almond butter and peanut butter and stuff like that in those little squeeze packets. I know you're talking about. Yeah, and they don't. I have not seen them at this one, but you know it's weird. You could go in there one week and they have a shelf full of like the jars of coconut oil, and then you go there the next week and they don't have it that week. They have something different. So they may have had it and I missed it, but they do have it in one of the other stores, actually on University Drive, right there where the Dollar Tree is. So it's a good idea too, because it's a small packet. It's, instead of going in a jar. So that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing.
Prepping mama. That does suck. I'm sorry that happened.
What happened?
What happened?
Let
me get my phone so I can chat, because I can't chat when I'm on the computer.
I know.
She was conveniently let go last Thursday.
Yeah. That sucks.
It's happening. It's happening all over. I mean, it's like the sign of the times, man. I don't know if this is revelation that we're living in or what, but like really the entire world has gone to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah. So. JH556, be careful with that horse dewormer. You got to really watch your dosage calculations.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's not quite like ketamine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can seriously overdose on medications for veterinary, designed for veterinary, but you can, I stress, can take it, but it's not recommended. But as I was saying before, Prepping Mama mentioned she lost her job. You know those packets of ramen noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what I've been doing off and on the last couple of weeks is get cook up a couple of packets of ramen noodles, and instead of using those seasoning packets, I throw in one bouillon cube, and I've been saving those seasoning packets for my Minuteman kits.
Oh,
Yeah,
good idea. I never really thought about that, but
yeah. Well,
yeah.
did you see my video about canteen cup cooking?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think
Bas-
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Anyways,
I think so.
because of my, I'm trying to keep things as light and as small as possible. I try and have two canteen cups on my flick, one for drinking and the other for cooking, and that way I don't have a bulky mess kit to deal with. Now,
Hmm.
Bug Out Bushido mentioned this is a good year ago. A guy he knew from when he was doing some security work up in Alaska, Ivar Bergman. He does a like a wilderness survival type
Mhm.
channel, and his original channel got nuked. And let me see if I can pull it up, and I'll post it in the main chat. But anyways, he does he and a lot of the other guys there are all about the European military surplus. Like the Brunswier, the East German, some Russian, and so on and so forth. And I recently picked up a Swedish mess kit, the one that has like the it's made by Trangia, but it's basically a alcohol stove.
Bioxo. What's up, Bioxo?
Oh shoot, where the
What's up,
hell
trailer?
is it?
Yeah, that's right. Because it's a horse medicine initially.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, but then again, we've been talking about fish meds for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not that dissimilar from what we treat ourselves with.
No,
But for
no,
some reason, they've got a lot longer shelf life.
they do.
So,
If
I
you
mean,
keep it properly, you have
I
to.
mean, and if you're a person that needs medication or anything like that, stock up any way you can. Absolutely. And like I'm going to quote John Prepared Mind: food, water, shelter, storage, clothing, and
Means a self-defense and a plan.
self-defense and a plan. And a plan. That's the most important part of it. Like I said, man, I've got a plan to bug out and steal, a yacht from California if I have to. So
Yeah. All right, I just posted Ivar's
that's if there's
channel.
any left. But
Did you? Oh, in private.
I think I've got or if we could get like a 200-foot yacht, and I think I've got enough people we could fill that one and still manage and sail it. But yeah, other than that,
Awesome, Nicole. Nicole sent you an email on which you can save to watch later, so you don't start throwing
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I know Nicole is pretty. So much per 50 pounds per weight. Yeah, yeah, big chap. That's dude. Like seriously, when I used to fall off my bike when I was a kid and scratch my knee, Mama didn't come and kiss it. I threw dirt on it, got back on my bike, and kept riding. And that's kind of the mentality that we're missing. And that's why I think we're coming back to that point where the weak men create hard times. Well, we're in those hard times right now, and I think we're right to the edge where we're going to see the strong men stand up. And when I say strong men, you don't have to be 6'4", 250 pounds, blah blah blah. I mean, we're talking strong men, mentally physically, capable men, people that are thinking, because I'm telling you, the ones in charge right now ain't thinking at all. Or they're thinking, they think they've got us. They think they've got us whooped. I think is what they think.
That's so funny. Oh, come on. 1 second. Hello? Yeah.
The doses. Yeah. But why won't jump up?
Okay, folks, I am posting. Where's my mouse? I am posting a couple of videos for dosage calculations. These two channels are recommended in my classes for nursing students who are having problems getting the subject matter. And these two channels, what was it? Registered Nurse RN and Level Up RN. Those two channels, nursing students actually do watch. So
cool.
That's for those who are getting some stockpiles over at the Farm and Fleet and Tractor Supply.
So if you get shot in the head, can you put the tourniquet around your neck to stop the bleeding?
Yeah. No, seriously, you can. But
yeah, you can.
It'll stop the bleeding, all right.
But I'm sorry, dude. Like seriously, I gotta have some levity in here. Cause I mean, dude, right now, so many of us are under stress.
Yeah, trust me, I know stress.
Yeah, I do too. I've never been under fire, thank God, not yet, at least. But I know it too. Effective in your survival, yeah, no doubt. That is, just put a tourniquet around it. You'll be good. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's nice. You put that. You put the dosage link. Yeah, that's very important. Originally, because I know Big Chap didn't know what that was. Ivermectin has been around for decades and decades. I've been using it since I'm knee high to a grasshopper on our horses. Comes in a tube. It's a paste. We put it in our horse's mouth, and it's for deworming horses. That's what it's for.
Oh, is that okay? Is that what
I wasn't sure? Syringe, it's got little notches. So depending on if you're deworming a large pony or a 16-hand horse, the dosage is different, and it is by weight. So
you put it in their mouth. It's not an oral thing. That's good to know.
Yeah,
it's a paste.
And if you're taking it for a human, it's going to be a lot less. There's on the instructions there should be a dosage mentioned, like how many milligrams of the drug per how many ounces of paste. And those two videos I posted will help explain further what I'm talking about, and so that how you can do your calculations.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people need to know that.
Yeah,
that's good info. I mean, I didn't know it, but
yeah. Well, not only that, I mean, up until this nonsense, this insanity started, you could find ivermectin pills in the veterinary for your pets, not just for horses. And
I have a place right by our shop. They're our neighbor. They were our neighbors. They have one of the biggest supplies for equine in the state of Florida, and you can just walk in there and grab it.
Hey, Dusty.
Wow. Is it pills or is it paste, Nikki?
The paste, the tube.
Okay, yeah. But for dogs and cats, there's ivermectin for both of them, and it's not a paste. As far as it was. When I saw it, it wasn't paste. It was pills. You put it in their food.
Pills.
Yeah, you got sneak, man. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Yankee?
Yeah.
Hey, Yankee, how you doing, brother?
My Yankee Spanky's here.
Yeah, and I had I was saved on eBay It was a vial of porcine ivermectin for porcine for pigs, but that was taken down real quick.
Really?
Malachi? No, I
Yeah,
haven't
true.
yet, but I've been getting
Wow.
reports. And I do have friends over there, and
That's cool to
like
hear.
it's becoming their own prison, a country again. Basically, really messed up stuff from what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's not pleasant, and
Tigger, I had show horses, jumpers. That's what I've been doing my whole life. Yeah. English. We had a big farm in New Jersey, and I had another one in Parkland here in Florida.
Cherokee. Joe Rogan and Steve Warnock media can't cancel him. Oh, geez. Good one.
Nice.
That is a good one, Cherokee. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Good to see you, bro. Oh, yeah. Say hi to Nikki, but yeah, so much for me. That's all right. I'll get that out.
Don't get all butt hurt. I gotta get some. I'm gonna smack you.
Oh, I'm not. I mean, well, granted, she is a lot prettier than me and Ron, but
Yeah. Thank God I don't have a camera hooked up.
no, I do like when I watch you, you and Kaz. That's the fourth dimension, by the way. Um, he is just he's more of a black pilled kind of person, and I mean, do I love him? Yeah, I think he's a great guy. I think he's a smart guy, and he knows his shit. The only thing is like I like that little bit of the red pill, that way I don't lose all hope. Like all hope is not lost yet. But man, it's like every day I wake up and watch freaking shit going on like Afghan and all this, and it's like wow, it's like wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, one
it's
thing
coming soon.
I
Coming
mean,
soon.
yeah. Well, the thing is with Kaz, Kaz and I were talking when we had the Art Syndicate meetup, and I briefly mentioned about Miyamoto Musashi. He was a very skilled swordsman back in the pre-Edo period of Japan, and
I'm
he's the
pretty
one that
skilled.
came up with like the Code of the Bushido or something like that. And there's like books that he wrote, and one of the things that he wrote about is you don't fear death. Everybody's going to die sometime. It's just a matter of when and where.
Yep.
And once you make peace with that, you
Yep.
become a much more effective fighter because, if you win, great. If not, well, I guess it was your time. And that's the one thing that people, the flag officers in this country didn't really understand about the Taliban and Al Qaeda is that these people that they're fighting do not fear death. They almost welcome it. So
and they have no respect for women. They have less respect for boys, and even less for goats and donkeys. So I mean, take it for what it's worth. But you are absolutely right on that, Ron. Because I'm almost 50. I've already made peace with my God. When it's my time, it's my time. But I'll be damned. I'm not going to let my country fall. I'm not going to let my family fall. So, yeah, and you're right. You're absolutely right.
Brian B. Yep.
I'm
Google
more
search
effective
that.
fighter. I'm not afraid of death. I will charge into the battle.
Look that up. There's a couple of channels that actually post, excuse me, quotes from his Musashi's teachings or writings, I should say, and it's very wouldn't say enlightening.
I mean,
It's more of a reassurance. And if you come from, let's see, hide your goat or take her away.
My God.
Tennessee. Never fail. You never fail to come up with a good one. And see, me personally, I mean, ever since the 1940s, I've kind of I haven't really trusted the Japanese. I know that we've come to a
Oh, stop
term
it. They're
with
awesome.
them, but
Yeah.
yeah, call me old fashioned, call me an asshole, call me whatever you want, but I still don't trust them.
Yeah.
I love them. I'm hardcore into Japanese culture and
Well, I
everything.
mean, now granted, like
I
we've
love
got,
the people too.
I mean, I've got a really good friend of the channel, and she's from Japanese descent, and
Yep.
I've had family that have had women from Japanese descent, but yeah, but they're soldiers, Ron. Going back to your point, when they were striking in the Pacific, the kamikaze, you know,
Yeah.
they were like, okay, I'm done. I'll never see my family again. But when I go down, I am taking as many of the enemy as I can.
Well, not quite, not quite. It was like that was a sense of honor. It was a sense of honor to die for the cause of the emperor of Japan, and that's the phrase "kamikaze" is called the divine wave. That was the
AKA the king.
yeah
Will you die
the
for the
divine
king?
wave, huh? Was that?
I was just saying, will you die for the king?
Yeah,
Will you give your life for the king? And now, granted,
Oh, it was an honor thing. It was an
yeah.
honor.
yeah, it
For
was, yeah,
dishonor, and anybody
yeah,
who
and
surrendered was uh, looked down upon even more so. And
they were dangerous. I'll
yeah,
give them that. But then again, wartime, man, what are you gonna expect?
yeah, but
Yeah, in wartime, man, it's like they shoot survivors, we shoot survivors. Um,
or waterboard.
all right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Nikki
But
and Ron,
I
I
guess
safe
like
it's up to
that.
you.
travel, and I'll be back in only a moment.
I I have to say this because I'm a big fan of Japanese culture. I always have been. Um, the the mentality, and it's well out in the country with the country club. It's still that way. The truth is that if people had this kind of honor and morality today here as we're sitting here talking, everybody, and tossing a few other things, we may not be this far into this situation right now. Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, no, Nikki, I've had numerous friends in Japan that are native Japanese,
Yeah.
and one used to work at Toho Studios, and back around beginning of around 2000, I was kind of bugging him, hey, I would dearly love to get to get a job at Toho Studios, even if it's for a month or two, like because back then they were remaking a lot of the old Godzilla movies,
Yeah.
mixing. They were still doing at that point. They were still doing the rubber suit Godzilla and not the CGI animation, which I mean that is the epitome of kitsch. You
Yeah.
have to have the guy in the rubber suit, but they would add in the CGI effects instead of making all those models, which was cool.
Yeah.
Made it look more realistic, but you still got to have the rubber suit, you know. But he ended up retiring, and one the I lost a lot of I lost contact with all the others except for one, and I learned a lot of culture and how how Japan operates just by talking to these people. You can't learn this stuff in a book, you
No.
know,
No.
and it's real hard to describe and wrap up in 2 or 3 minutes, like over 1,000 years of culture
Right.
and how a society operates
Being
Mhm.
honest.
in that time span. So,
Oh yeah. Do not
The
resuscitate.
mentality is completely different. Yeah.
oh yeah,
I got you on that.
but yeah, and uh, the one guy I'm talking to, he sent me a link to a video that
My
the
time.
big thing over there now is
You fucking
because they
die.
can't have guns. What they're
Mhm.
doing is they're playing airsoft over there.
Mhm.
They don't call it airsoft; they call it survival game. And
Really.
there's this one channel I do follow. I have to have the closed captioning on because I may pick up a word or two, but they're talking so fast I can't understand. But there's this one girl there. She's from California. She's Japanese descent, but she's over there playing survival game over there, and she's helping their channel translate, which is good. And I can't remember. I think it was Vice News did a story about airsoft and their survival game. And
Uh-huh.
right now, the
Back to
reason
that
why they're
film.
playing all that is they're kind of doing their own personal training for when China invades.
Wow, that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Anyway, hang in Arizona. Like I understand you hope my deceased father didn't vote for Biden. Um, I don't even know if I voted for Biden. I mean, me personally, when I went in there and wrote it down, it was not for him. But at this point, with the way they freaking cheated this election, I don't even fucking know who I voted for, man. Telling you, it's getting fucked up, man.
yeah.
Our
Yeah, right.
government.
Yeah, that's true, Johnny. It's
And
better
yeah,
than
I'm the one saying everybody watch your curse words, but like I'm livid.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I don't
just
blame
livid.
you.
But no, that is good training. Airsoft training is actually it's really good training.
Cheaper
You
than
can take teams out there and not have to worry about seriously injuring somebody else. Although an airsoft does
it
not
hurts.
feel pleasant. You're gonna know when you get hit, but yeah, it's still good training.
Yeah. Although some people still poo poo it, and it's
Yeah,
uh,
I don't.
yeah. Well, I mean, you have like your hardcore, um, uh, military guys, and I kind of get it, where they're coming. I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, there are some outfits that do play airsoft to get better coordination. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tactics and coordination along
Mhm.
with superior firepower.
Yeah.
You can have all the guns and ammo in the world just shooting up all kinds of stuff, but if you don't have tactics, you've already lost.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you can't communicate and move at the same time, that's another tactic.
Yeah.
That's
Move
right.
and communicate.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
also how to do sweeping of buildings. That's another form of what they do.
Actually, Ron, now that you just brought something to my mind, brother.
There's that.
All right, with all the police and National Guard and folks like that have been military trained and have had practice with these tactics, how many of them do you think will become marauders?
Marauders.
Marauders, going out taking other people's stuff.
Quite a bit. Be prepared for. I mean, if you're prepared for the worst and prepare for the worst, and the worst doesn't happen, you've already improved your chances. That's my thinking. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's why I take my red pill right before I take my black pill every damn morning. I'm Trump really pissed Ducey off. Well, I didn't hear about that hang in Arizona. Yeah. How did Trump pissed Ducey off. He's not even
Yeah.
president. Hmm.
So, but yeah,
If somebody has that link, I would like to check that out because I'm in Arizona, and so like
Nicole emailed it to you.
you know, it's like some of this shit is happening like in my 10-mile radius.
Nicole
And
emailed it to you. Well, she
yeah, I
emailed
mean,
it.
even if it's just in my state, I need to know about it. So
yeah.
anybody,
Big
if you
chap,
got that link, yeah,
you made
share
a
it.
very good.
I hadn't heard that.
That's funny. Put the
God,
phone in the pantry.
talking a bunch of stuff publicly. Well, you know what? Come on, our governor. mm, I'll call him Governor Ducey because that's his name. He's been wishy washy, like a lot of governors are. Um, lately he's been more on the Patriot side, I guess. Republican side, maybe you'd say, but you know, he's not going. He's not allowing our gun rights to be stripped. Um, I don't know if he's going to go after the whole heartbeat bill, um, stuff like that. But yeah, like he could be better. He definitely could be. But actually, in 2022, his 2 terms are done, and I really hope that we get this Carrie Lake in there. I think she'll be good for us. So guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. She's not a politician, but she has been a journalist in Arizona for shit pretty much as long as I remember, and I'm kind of an old fart. And she kind of she quit her job as a news anchor because of the bullshit going on. So
Oh, I read something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, she's badass, man. Like seriously, if you go check out her website, Carrie Lake for Arizona governor, like she looks she comes across as a fighter. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they all are until they get into that office and grab that power and get drunk on it.
Hey, Ron, Big Chap made a comment that's very true. An average Joe can become a marauder under the right conditions. Very true. I think
yeah.
he was kind of talking, kind of
Where's that?
responding to.
Oh yeah, yeah. But when you're starving, your family is starving. Absolutely,
Oh,
everybody's going to become a marauder.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I
yeah,
like
that's a
to
good one.
make sure that uh, the people around me, you know, it's not like they're going to starve to death in 2 weeks, you know. But we're
Yeah.
also the same ones that fly American flags out in front of our house. We still have patriotic pride, and I haven't given up on our country. Um, Government, on the other hand,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, it's not our fellow countrymen. It's not China's countrymen. It's not Australia's country. It's the damn government, and we need to figure out a way to get their asses in line because they're supposed to work for us, but they pretty much said, "No, fuck you. You're gonna do what we say, and you're gonna like it." And yeah, Americans just like, I guess we're the last ones. It's like, no, we're not doing that. So I don't know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, to finish up that point of yours, no, I consider, um, I wouldn't say they'd be marauders from the get go, unless they're marauding for their bosses, which is
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
they're
the
still
government
on a
itself.
they're still on a pension or something like that. Yeah,
Hmm.
they're
Yeah, that,
paid by, yeah, because they're in the enforcement branch. I mean, you know, they can put out any fucking law, but unless there's somebody there to enforce it, nobody's gonna give 2 shits. And we're
yeah.
seeing it. How
Andrew
many
Jackson.
fucking people? How many times do we hear about people that have gone out and shot a couple of people and they do like not even 2 years in prison, let off on parole. The next day they get a gun and go out and do the same fucking thing. I mean, just like it like God, who said it? I think was it Johnson. I can't remember who exactly it was. The laws are already there. It's the matter of enforcing them. Instead, right now, a lot of these Democrat shitholes are focusing on on the law-abiding citizens, and at the same time, the ones breaking the law, they're letting them out on probation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you heard about the new one in California? They're gonna offer a bunch of criminals like $300 a month to not shoot people. Are you fucking kidding me now? God, just the insanity has gotten to such levels I never in my lifetime thought
Yeah.
we would see anything like this, folks. And I think I speak for the majority. None of us thought we would ever wind up here in this situation looking at the
No, I didn't actually.
fuckery. I'll just call it what it is. It's called fuckery. Cheating, manipulation, coercion. But go down the list, man. And that just got me banned off. No,
I
actually,
mean,
Probably
I
demonetized.
all the
keep my
you
screen
know
down.
coercion and
I
shit. But I
really
never
they're not going to
suggested
monetize
being in
this
this
one, but I don't
situation.
give a shit. I had
Messed
something on
up.
my mind. I had to get it off.
Okay,
But
big
you know
chat.
what? I think you know what I'll do. I think what I'm gonna do after this, I'm gonna go because we're already at like an hour 21 minutes. So I think at about 1:30, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down, and then about 6 o'clock, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up my DF After Dark. If one of my mods can not my regular Dangerous Freedom After Dark, my other one,
The
um,
backup.
my backup to the backup. I'm gonna
Nicole's
go
in here.
on there
She'll do it.
because I'm a little fired up right now. So
Nicole,
it's
DF,
just
the
DF
DF
After Dark,
backup channel. You got the
and
link.
when you type that in,
I'm on
and
my phone.
you'll see Bubba J. When you see Bubba J, then that's pretty much the right channel. DF After Dark.
Ricky.
Everybody loves Bubba J. Come on,
Hey, Ricky.
he's my favorite Jeff Dunham character.
Oh, NASCAR.
Now, look, they're making another left
Bubba.
turn.
Drinking beer and watching
What's your
NASCAR.
favorite beer? What's your favorite beer? Cold one. Come on, man. Like, who can't love that guy?
Bubba's the best. Oh, very good day to you too, Ricky. I love you.
Hey, what's up, Ricky? So, anyways, yeah, as we wind this one down, what is the safe word for this stream?
Banana.
No, that's Nikki's safe word for this stream. Maybe beer. I don't know.
Oklahoma.
Oh, there you go.
Remember the movie Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? Ruprecht?
Good grief. I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years.
Ruprecht? Do I have to get the genital cuff? Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Like Steve Martin's at the dinner table. Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom? And he has that look, that pure satisfaction. And it's just like,
and you're like, oh, I feel much.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Reaper? Yeah. So, anyways, like I said, for all of you latecomers and everything, I am gonna keep going here in about, like I said, about half an hour or so. I'm gonna do it on my one of my After Dark channel, because here I have to be somewhat careful what I say and do, and on those we can be a lot more open. I'll just leave it there.
Oh my
Right.
God, Moose.
Oh my God, Malachi, my girl, my girl Virginia, talked me into watching that movie with her one night, and
No, you watched that movie?
I watched it, and, and I did cry. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry, but no, like seriously, I couldn't believe that. Well, like I love Virginia, so of course I'm
I
gonna.
paid money to see that.
You know how I
You
am.
probably cried because you were stuck watching it.
Yeah, that I kind of wanted to burn my eyes out at a few points, but um,
Oh man.
hey, what's up, Johnny boy? Hey, Wizard, good to see you. All right, so anyways, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off. Um, and give me about half an hour. I need to roll a few more cigarettes and make sure my kids are behaving. And yeah, I'll be back on my DF After Dark is what it's called. DF After Dark, and you'll see the Bubba J logo. Let's see. I'd pull up the link, but
There she was.
no, leaning against Ferris wheel, making it
Yeah, eating a corn dog. Wait,
corn
she
dog
was
in
eating a
one
corn
hand
dog.
and a Budweiser in the other. God, Jeff Dunham's funny. If you haven't seen Jeff Dunham, you gotta go check him out, man. He's absolutely a riot. And honestly, he's more of a conservative than you think, even though he does live in California. But um, man, the
Oh,
way he
he is.
cracks on the Biden administration,
Yeah.
you could pretty much tell that he's not happy with this outcome. So
No, he did some funny stuff after that. Sometimes
yeah,
we should have fun on D Live and pull up a Bubba J and Big Daddy D because I like him too. Look, they're making the left turn.
yeah, you never see. Now, see, that's one thing in his newest comedy. You don't see Big Daddy D.
Oh, so he
I
got
don't know if he
sucked
took
into
it out
that whole
because
thing too,
maybe,
huh?
dude, he maybe too many people were saying that's racism, blah blah blah.
Racist. Yeah.
Cancel culture nowadays, folks. Here
What
we
did Big
go.
Daddy D do? He did that weird thing to see.
Yep.
Oh, he was great. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, that's cancel culture at its finest right there. Because it's all in good fun. It's comedy. You know what I mean? I mean, come on.
Well, shit. Like Mel Brooks could make any of his movies again nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
they pretty much ruined most comedy. I mean, we're lucky to have Bill Burr that's still going out there and being like, ah, fuck them. What's the worst they can do? You know. But
That's funny. Look, they're making a left turn.
Turn left. Oh, Billy Joe turned right.
what's your favorite sport? NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Okay. Everybody, thank you very much for coming. I'm just kind of curious to see how many people we get in here. It looked like we
Spaceballs.
got up to right around 40, which is pretty good for like prime time numbers. And like I said, give me about half an hour so I can roll a few more cigarettes and
Hey, Garrett.
beat the kids and stuff like that. So, and Nikki, if you want to come and join me in the After Dark, I will. I'll post the link up like I did on this one. But I was really happy. I gotta say, panel, I was really happy, Ron. I love your info. I love all your links and stuff like that. And it's great to know medical knowledge. It's
Yeah.
going to be the most important, probably next to knowing how to inflict harm, I guess. would
I
be.
love Ron.
Freedom
I haven't
seats
hung out with
fly.
Ron in a while.
Yeah. Just remember,
Yeah,
freedom
yeah,
seats
yeah.
travel
Knowing
both
how to
directions.
inflict harm and also fix it are going to be two very important things. Knowing how to grow food which is this girl down here. She can look at something and tell you, okay, yeah, no, that you can eat that, and or no, that'll kill you. Yeah, but like seriously, brilliant minds here. We've got a lot of brilliant minds here. So I love you all.
Yes.
I hope you all have a safe night. And yeah, if you want to come back and join me on the After Dark, we can get a little bit more raunchy and stuff like that. But as far as this channel is concerned, thank you for all of you that donated, and all donations are welcome. The PayPal is the quickest way to get the money through. But actually YouTube owes me like,
Moose.
good grief. I've got to contact Google and find out where in the hell my money is. 'Cause, I mean, a lot of people said it takes like 2 months to start getting payments, and it's been at least that.
No, it's been more than that.
It's been at least that, and yeah, they owe me quite a bit. I think they're like, we're not gonna pay you. Fuck you. You're an asshole. Just like getting locked out of the app back the other night. Anyway, everybody,
laid the
love
smack
you.
down like Stewie does to Brian. Where's my money, Brian?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where's my
Respect
money?
my
Where's
authority.
my money? That's when he kicked his ass, right? That was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Respect my authority.
Ah, it was great.
Love you, everybody.